Hello and welcome back to our Eternal Sonata playthrough. This is episode 14. So when we last left off, we were in Lento Cemetery. We've got Allegretto, Falsetto, and Viola with us. That's our current party as we were split up a couple episodes ago. So we're about to fight the boss here. The reason why we didn't do it in the last episode was because a chapter change happens after this. So I wanted like a stopping point. However, we're locked and ready to go. So I did most of our party maintenance in the previous episode. The only thing I'm gonna do here is give Allegretto recovery gloves so that he's got something going for him if I'm focusing on attack with Viola. Falsetto's also equipped with the same thing, so we kind of just gotta watch Viola's health, and if Falsetto and Allegretto go underneath a couple thousand. So the recommended level for this boss battle is going to be 26. Allegretto is not 26. He's the only one who isn't, but it's okay. We're gonna do fine. So let's get into it. I actually want to make sure everybody's at full health. So we're just gonna use up our peach cookies on Allegretto. And make sure that our item set is ready. So now we can hold 20 items. So I'm gonna put in 2 angel trumpets, and then we're going to, I think we're gonna put in some floral extract and our star cookies. Oh, I can't do that. Okay, so we're at 20. It's fine. So you have to light the candle here. Here's our simile spring. Obviously our boss is in the back, so let's get there.
You better pull your head in.
We're gonna take off. And always using Viola to attack the main monster. I'm going to have Falsetto and Allegretto target the same of those guys until they're all gone.
Looks like we won.
You know, we did kind of just barge in here all of a sudden. Now that I think about it, it may just have been protecting the graveyard against intruders.
Well, I'd feel kind of bad about that then.
Don't worry. I'm sure it's all right. Now, let's get the simile water and start heading back.
What is it, Jazz? It seems like you have something on your mind.
Claves, what do you think of falsetto?
Huh? What do you mean?
We have an information leak on our hands. There's a spy within our ranks, and I think that it may very well be falsetto.
What?
You don't think she's been acting strange lately? She's being oddly combative. Especially toward you. Think about it. She never used to be like that.
Well, it could be. That falsetto is just jealous of us.
I sincerely hope that's all it is. Even so, there is definitely something she's hiding from me. I've known her since childhood, so we can tell almost everything about each other.
Everything. Hold on. If there's a spy among us, wouldn't the guards have been watching the dungeon? Remember, our plan was to infiltrate the dungeon directly through the secret passage.
Yes, that is true.
It must have been a coincidence. I can't believe Falsetto is a spy.
Yes, you're right. Thanks, Claves. That's a relief. I was just about to lose my faith in falsetto. It sure is taking them a long time. You think I should go to Andante and get them?
Yes, that's a good idea.
Guess it's nothing.
You fool. The information you provided us was very valuable. But I was ordered to kill you if your identity was revealed. Don't take it personally.
I know you. You're Rondo.
Falsetto has suspected you for some time now. I suppose sooner or later, they were bound to find out. You had the perfect chance to frame her as the spy, but you just let it pass. And you know that failure cannot go unpunished.
I already knew that Falsetto suspected it was me.
Ugh, Claves, why do you always need things repeated? Well, they do taste good in soup. I don't know about that. I seriously doubt he'll be attacking Andantino anytime soon. It's boring when things always go according to plan. It's nice to have things shaken up every once in a while. It's okay with you, isn't it, Claves? A lifetime to build, but it only takes a moment to destroy. You know, human beings really are masters of destruction. Everything we do has some effect on the environment. And ultimately, that ends up affecting human society as well.
Waltz really made a mistake when he chose me for this mission. Because I went and fell in love with the target. As a spy, I guess I'm a total failure. But more than that, I'm an idiot too. Why did I say those things to him? Well, it could be that Falsetto is just jealous of us.
I sincerely hope that's all it is. Even so, there is definitely something she's hiding from me. I've known her since childhood, so we can tell almost everything about each other.
Everything. When he was saying that he and Falsetto knew everything about each other, I felt so... The truth is, I guess I'm the one who was jealous of them. As a woman, I just didn't want to lose to Falsetto. I wanted to fight for him fairly and have him choose me. Oh, what am I saying? A fair fight is the last thing that would suit someone as deceitful as me. And yet, after all that I've done... Hold on. If there's a spy among us, wouldn't the guards have been watching the dungeon? Remember, our plan was to infiltrate the dungeon directly through the secret passage. I even surprised myself when I said it. I can't believe I didn't take advantage of my chance to frame Falsetto. Maybe Rondo was right. If I had just made her out to be the spy, my job and my love life would have been easy. But it's strange. I don't regret it at all. Actually, for the first time in my life, I feel like I could start everything brand new.
Yes, that is true.
It must have been a coincidence. I can't believe Falsetto is a spy.
Yes, you're right. Thanks, Claves. That's a relief. I was just about to lose my faith in Falsetto.
Well, ultimately, I guess I lose both in work and in love. I wish I had grown up with Jazz. Then, just maybe I would have led a life better than the one I did. I truly envy Falsetto. This will be my final gift to both of them. Now go! Fly! But your destination isn't Forte anymore. It's Baroque. It's done. I had to do at least one good deed in the end, or else the Valkyries would never come for me. I wonder if they'll ever figure out who the spy was. That it was me. Yes, I'm sure Falsetto will tell them. Were my feelings real? Or was it all just some kind of illusion? Everything I've ever done has always just been an act. But at least, at the end, I want to be the real me. I truly loved you.
Oh, Polka! There you are! I've been looking all over the place for you, you know.
Oh, hi, Beat. I'm sorry about that.
Hey, you've been staring at flowers a lot lately. You don't have to be worried. I'm sure Redo and the others are doing okay. Redo's not the type to croak from just falling off a bridge.
You have a point there. I'm sure you're right. Thank you, Beat.
Still, we were pretty lucky back there, don't you think?
If we hadn't been picked up by that Baroque ship, I don't know what would have happened.
Thank you so much for helping us like this.
Don't mention it. It was nothing.
Is there any way we can repay you? You did save our lives.
Yeah, you've already done so much for us. Is there anything we can do to help out? This little squirt here can wash dishes for you or something.
Hey, no fair! You can't start calling me Little Squirt just because my hat washed away.
At least it sounds like you're all in good spirits, but I'm afraid there's nothing you could help with. Really, you should probably all just get some rest. Oh, and allow me to introduce myself. My name is Crescendo. I suppose you could say I'm the captain of this ship.
Huh? Crescendo? Gee, that's kind of a tough name to say. Couldn't we call you something else, something easier to say?
Beat, please, don't be silly. Besides, I thought you said you were good at remembering people's names.
I must say, you're very young to be the captain of a ship.
You're a captain? Hey, hold on now. This guy doesn't even have a hook or an eye patch. There's no way he's a real captain.
I'm sorry, Captain. I apologize for her rudeness. Hey, maybe I'll just call you Captain for now. I could remember your name, no problem, but you need to show respect to the ship's captain.
Feel free to call me whatever you'd like, really.
Well, Captain Crescendo, thank you for your kindness. I think we'll get some rest as you suggested. I wonder if Allegretto and the others are all right. I think I'll go outside. Maybe some fresh air will cheer me up.
Alright, so we're sort of in a flashback moment here, and we'll call this quad our babysitting brigade since we've got 2 kids with us. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna head out the room. We're gonna let Salsa get some sleep there. And we can save the game here. So we're gonna do that. I love how everything is like Christmassy on this Baroque ship. So Baroque is the country that Forte is in contention with. Which seems crazy that we wound up here. We're gonna go upstairs. This whole area is so pretty. Oops, we just went downstairs again. Okay, so get off the stairs. And we're gonna do some walking arounds a bit. So I think this is the upper level. This guy says he can make us some... I don't even know. I wasn't paying attention. And it looks like we're sailing on the river. So, we'll hang out here. We're gonna go back down. Here is the shop here. So we've already sold all our photos. You can sell some items if you want to, but we're not really hurting for money. So we're gonna get some stuff. So Jonas's parasol. We're not gonna bother with that. We're gonna get the Holbridge gun for Beat and the buffalo horn for Frederick. We should get some. Let's get. Kind of gotta see what's the best item for them. So sparkling clothes for Polka. We'll do the leather jacket for. Oh, no. Sparkling clothes for Salsa, and Frederick will get the leather jacket for. And we're gonna refresh some of our items. So we've got 24 of these. Floral extract, we're gonna get like a couple 10 of. Let's do 20. And then the rest are just items that we can use in battle. Let's see what's in these doors. So this is the drawing room. It seems like this is the room we were in a minute ago. You can get Hell's Mustard over here. And this looks like a door, but I guess you can't go in it. So we're gonna head towards the front of the ship.
So the world is all just Frederick's dream. Good evening, Frederick. You still haven't woken up from your dream yet?
Oh, hello, Polka. Are you having trouble sleeping?
Yes. I'm still worried about the others.
Polka, there was something I said to you before. About the way everything in the world slowly fades away, gradually losing its color. But since I've come to this place, I've begun to feel as if that is somehow being reversed.
What do you mean?
Well, compared to when I first came to this world, now when I look around, I feel as if everything in the world is becoming more vivid, more clear. Could that be the proof I sought? Does it mean that this world that I believe to be a dream is slowly becoming reality? Or is it only proof that I myself am slipping away? Fading away at a speed faster than the world is fading. For example, I find myself wondering about whether the others are all right. Not long ago, I really wouldn't have cared what happened to them. After all, this was just a dream to me. But now, I'm genuinely concerned. I don't know why, but I feel a strong sense of solidarity, a connection with the people of this world.
That's okay. I think that's probably normal. After all, it's only natural to worry about companions you've spent a lot of time with.
You know, before I was afflicted with illness, everything around me seemed so meaningless. But ever since I learned I didn't have much longer to live, even the little things in the world around me began to shine. Like the sound of wood crackling in a fireplace, the smell of a campfire, leaves slowly floating down a stream, the gentle sound of falling snow. Now that I think about it, it was probably because I had begun to fade rapidly. Because I myself was approaching my death. Just as Amelia did.
Amelia?
My sister. She was 14 when she was struck down by tuberculosis and passed away. The same age as you.
Your sister was 14, just like me when she... I see.
How disheartening must it have been for her to be forced to accept inescapable fate. She must have had so many hopes and dreams. Why? Why does God allow such things to happen to good people? Taking away even her chance to live. Poor Amelia.
It is sad, but everyone dies eventually. It's just that for some people like Amelia and me, it happens a little bit earlier, that's all. Besides, in a way, Amelia still lives on, doesn't she? She lives on inside your heart, Frederick. And she lives in the wonderful music that your heart creates. She also lives on inside all the people of the world whose hearts are moved when they listen to your music. Amelia won't ever really die. She'll touch the hearts of every generation to come. Through her brother's melodies, she will live on forever. I think that's simply wonderful. Frederick, do you need any more proof that she's still alive than the thought of that?
You know, Polka, whenever I'm with you, I feel like I'm talking to Amelia. I think that perhaps Amelia is saying the very same things to me. Thank you, Polka. I believe you've taught me something very important tonight. Very important indeed.
Frederick, I don't know what it is, but there's a mysterious appeal about you. And since I met you, my way of thinking has changed quite a bit. Although I didn't realize it before, I think I've been dwelling on the past and ignoring the future. Because thinking about the future is just too painful when you know you're going to die soon. But you told me when we met that this whole world existed inside your dream, right? At first, I thought you were teasing me by saying that this was your dream. But now, I actually think that it's a really beautiful idea. And now I realize that by believing in you, it's the same as believing in the future. It's especially true for someone like me, Someone who can use magic. Knowing you helps me be more positive about the future and what I need to do. I'm the one who should be thanking you, Frederick. You've taught me something very important, too. What was that?
Well, we did do a couple of things. So before we do anything else, I'm going to get our battle party ready. So we're going to switch Polka out for Salsa. And then we've got level 19s in our battle party. So check our status. Salsa's got Larry Kush. And we're going to give her Sparkling Clothes. So she's got Grand Slam and Shadow Silhouette, and that's it. Now we'll put the Foolage Gun on Beat and supply him with, I guess we'll do the leather jacket. And we're gonna put his Power Smash, which is a close combat attack, up first. And then we'll keep Rapid Shooter. Let's change out Frederick's wand. And we've got Sacred Signature for healing, Pew Grave, Coup de Grace, and then Coup de Jarnac. We're gonna, even though we're not using Polka, we're gonna fix up her. So Earth Heal heals other people that aren't her. We're gonna put Orange Glow first, and then put Shooting Star on the back burner. And then we're gonna walk around a little bit and try not to trigger the other cutscene. We're gonna come down here and we can go in this room. This is a different hallway than the one that we were in. And you can come over here for another score piece. And then over here in this barrel, you can inspect it for a bubble straw. Now, before we get into the nitty-gritty of the combat focus for these guys, we're gonna save, and I'm gonna end the episode here. So this was a lot of plot happening in this episode. Quite a hefty reveal as well that we'll discuss more when we get more on that plot line. But thanks so much for hanging out with me. I hope you're enjoying this series so far. If you are, please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.